In 1923, Alex White was born in Krosno, Poland. The quiet lifestyle in this historic city came to an end in 1939 when Nazi forces seized control of Poland and took Krosno. As German forces advanced into Poland, households began to gather their possessions and evacuate urban areas. The White family was one of them, and they took up temporary residence in Dinah, a tiny city. Nobody was safe during the mass arrests, particularly the men between the ages of 16 and 60. These arrests were motivated by two factors. Some men were killed simply for being Jewish, while others were suspected for being laborers at various industries and labor camps. Alex's father had traveled back to Krosno to get their belongings. Therefore, he was not in Dinah at the time of the roundups, while Alex's mother persuaded the SS that he was 14 years old rather than 16. He was spared. Alex's family faced 2 years of dreadful living circumstances and random shootings while being interned in the Krosno ghetto. In 1942, the ghetto was cleared out on December 4th. Alex's mother and sister were taken to the forest and executed, even though the majority of the ghetto's residents were brought to Belzec to be gassed. To be subjected to labor, Alex and his father were brought to the military air base in Krosno. He and his father were taken to Krakow-Platteville rest camp. In January 1944, his father was sent to a gas chamber on May of 1944. As a result, Alex quickly became his family's only survivor.
During an interview by Arizona Jewish Historical Society, Alex White speaks of the last time he saw his father. During this interview, he said, moments later, in complete clarity about his faith, he would be led off to the box cars of the train that was to take him and others selected by the Nazi doctor to Auschwitz. There he would be murdered in the gas chambers. I tried to give him the only thing I had, a small piece of bread I carried with me, as an expression of hope for his survival. He said, "You keep it. I will not need it anymore. I do not care to live. I have lost everything, and if I live another 10 years, I will eat another ton of potatoes." He pushed the bread back to me. It was the last time I saw him. During a visit with Xavier College preparatory students, Dr. White recalls the last words his father said to him. "I pray to God you survive. If you survive, I have one request of you. Promise me you are going to be a Lynch."
After immigrating into the U.S. in the 1950s, Alex got married, enlisted in the Army, and obtained U.S. citizenship, and spent nearly 50 years practicing medicine, primarily in Chicago region, until retiring to Arizona. Additionally, he became a Holocaust educator and taught at the Chicago Medical School. He spoke on his experiences in Germany, his homeland Krosno, and the United States, including over Zoom during the pandemic. Be a Mensch is the title of his memoirs. He was inducted into the Arizona Veterans Hall of Fame and is a proud veteran.
Unfortunately, he passed away on July 18, 2022. Not only will his humanity, honesty, and acceptance be greatly missed, but so will his special brand of fun and comedy and his memory. He was very much in need of survival. Up to the week before he passed away, he kept up with medical developments and even made time for his gym visits. His children, his 69-year-old wife, and the thousands of people who saw him speak all survive him.